السلام عليكم شباب، كيف حالكم؟ ان شاء الله طيبين. فيديو اليوم جدا مميز ورائع. قابلت فريق عمل ديفل كراي فايف اللي منهم المنتج ووكر، المخرج هيدياكي إتسونو، ومدير الإنتاج ميشيتيرو أوكابي اللي موجودين الآن في دبي. سألتهم بعض الأسئلة المتعلقة باللعب وكانت إجابتهم جدا روعة، وصراحة اللعبة شكلها حتكون خرافية مرة. تابعوا الفيديو وقولوا لنا آراءكم عن اللي شفتوه.
Hey guys, my name is Matt Walker. I'm the producer of Devil May Cry 5, and I am here with
ヒデヤキのディレクターオブ Devil May Cry 5。
はい、ميشيتيرو أوكابي بروديوسر on Devil May Cry 5.
خلونا نبدأ أول شيء مع النسخة التجريبية الأولى اللي هي الديمو اللي إن شاء الله حتصدر يوم 7 فبراير. إيش ممكن تقدر تقول لنا إيش اللي اختلف بين هذه النسخة التجريبية والنسخة اللي سبقتها؟
今回のデモはね、初めてパンチラインっていうデビルブレイカーを新たに設置してます。で、あとですね、まだ公開してなかったスキルも開放しています。そしてですね、プレイしてレッドオーブを稼いで2個のDMC モーターフォームを読んでパワーアップしてクリアしてセーブしてってどんどんパワーアップして何回もプレイできる作りになっているので、ぜひこれから1ヶ月本編が発売されるまでやり込んでみてください。
Well, you guys are going to find that there's a couple upgrades in this demo compared to what was available in other places earlier on, such as adding the punchline Devil Breaker from Nero. And then we're going to add a couple more moves to the demo that you weren't able to play with before. But you can also now collect red orbs, play through it again, and you can call Nico in the DMC motorhome and go into the motorhome and purchase and upgrade these new moves. So we look forward to having people trying it out.
سؤالنا الثاني، مع مرور الوقت اللعبة بتستمر بالتطور، هل تعتقد انها اصبحت لنوع معين من اللاعبين او انه تعتقد هناك لاعبين جدد حينضموا عشان يلعبوا الاجزاء الجديدة من اللعبة؟
もちろんね、デビルメイクライシリーズのファンのためにを一番大切にして作っています。でも、それだけではなくて、今回5から新しく始める、プレイヤーの皆さんも楽しく遊べるように、もしくはストーリーを理解できるようにという工夫をいっぱい入れてますので、安心して5から始めてもらっても大丈夫かと思います。
やっぱり絵をきれいにしたっていうのは今回特にその一般の人たちによりこのフランチャイズに入ってきていただきたいなっていうのもあったので、やっぱりそこを起点に好きになってもらうっていうのも全然僕らはウェルカムなので、そこは期待してます。
Well, when creating DMC5, we really took our top priority, our first priority as let's make sure that we make a DMC game that the fans are going to love. And so we really started from that point. And then once we had that down, we knew we had something that fans were going to enjoy. We then started to think, okay, how can we keep that, but then lower the bar for people to get into the game and also make it a little easier and more accessible for people as well. So we've done a lot, and we've put a lot of effort into trying to make the game something that even people that have never played Devil May Cry 5 or have never played the Devil May Cry series before play and really enjoy. We've also put a lot of effort into making a game that looks as stunning as possible on the RE engine, and that's something that we're really proud of. We think we've made something that looks world-class level in this game, and we hope that that is really the impetus for people that have never played Devil May Cry, never played action games even, to check it out, to say, wow, you know what, I want to see what this is all about because it looks so stunning. Come in, take a look, and then realize the potential and how much fun Devil May Cry is.
خاصة بعد إضافة شخصية في، نشوف حاليا الكثير من التنوع من ناحية الشخصيات الجديدة في لعبة تمتاز أصلا بالتنوع من البداية. سؤالي مكون من قسمين، برأيك كيف هذا حيأثر على تجربة اللعب؟ وإيش هي شخصيتك المفضلة في اللعبة؟
V をね足した理由っていうのがあってですね、ダンテもネロも基本的には違う遊びは入ってて、違う楽しさはあるんですけども、頭をね処理する脳みそを使う場所っていうのがほぼ同じなんですね。遊びは違うんだけど、でも V っていうのはそれが全然違うと、判断基準が全然違うキャラクターになっているので、実はずっと長いこと遊んでてまんべんなくね、体中の脳みそを使うというか飽きないプレイになるっていう風なアクセントになってると思っています。ちなみに僕一番今回好きなキャラクターはネロかな。なんでネロかはプレイしてからのお楽しみにしてください。
my favorite character is Nico. She is not a playable character, but yeah, I like her.
Well, in terms of V, having added V, it really starts out with our plan to start making Devil May Cry 5. At the time, we thought, okay, Devil May Cry 4 had 2 playable characters, so we should add a new playable character this time around. But it should be a character that's different from all the others, or else what's the point of making a new playable character? So we came up with the idea for V. The idea that you separate the portion that you have to protect from the portion that attacks. The portion that attacks being these demons that you summon. So the demons can get attacked, and you do have to help resuscitate them, but as long as V is safe and V doesn't die, you don't lose. You don't get game over. So our intent there was to create the kind of gameplay where, because it's the same framework, it's the same control scheme, it's still melee attack is still triangle, ranged attack is still square, and then you still have your devil trigger. But the approach that you take for the gameplay is completely different by separating these two elements. It's something that with Nero and Dante, perhaps you don't have to think as much about the whole screen when you're playing. You're focusing on them and the enemies. But with V, now you're thinking about the whole screen. You're thinking about, okay, I got to keep V over here. I have all of the demons attacking over here, and then I have the enemies. This whole area that you have to really strategize and think about. And because there is so much to strategizing when playing with V, we think that it's an experience that is really going to keep people on their toes, and they're really going to be engrossed in it because it's something that they have to think about on a completely different level. In terms of our favorite characters, though, Itsuno-san's favorite character is Nero. And if you're wondering why, well, you're just going to have to play the game and find out. In terms of Okabe-san's favorite character, he already said it was Nico, so I guess I don't have to translate that. My favorite playable character is also Nero. And that's very specifically because when starting that character in DMC4 and then bringing him to DMC5, there were a couple elements that really changed the gameplay with Nero that are subtle but incredibly engrossing. One of them being the way that you can use the wire snatch to pull in enemies. And these kinds of action games are usually about grouping enemies. Being able to pull in an enemy with that wire snatch on your own really changes the meta of the gameplay. And then the other thing is he has what's called the exceed functionality by hitting the shoulder button. And timing that just right after an attack, you'll automatically charge your exceed by doing something called EX Act. And that feels incredibly satisfying when you hit that timing. Please download the demo, check it out and see what I'm talking about.
احنا انتبهنا ان هذه اللعبة فيها مدخلات او ايستر ايجز من العاب كابكوم تانية زي مثلا ميجا باستر. هل هذا شيء انتم خططتوه من اول او تعرض عليكم من كابكوم عشان تقدموه؟ وكيف تحسوا تجاه اضافة ميزات متعلقة بالعاب تانية في ديفل ماي كراي؟
そうですね、今回ネロの右腕を付け替えてする遊びを作ってて、で、ボスを倒したらボスのパワーを手に入れた、付け加えた新しいデビルブリンガーやデビルブレイカーを手に入れてっていうやつで、こうロックマンみたいからもうロックバスターも作るかみたいな話を冗談でしててからがスタートですね。初めからじゃなくて、あれロックバスターいけんじゃねみたいな感じになりました。
Well, really, at the beginning of development, we came up with the idea of, okay, let's take away Nero's Devil Bringer and let's give him these Devil Breakers, these interchangeable arms in its place. And a little after that, down the line, we were kind of talking about what ideas we should have, what we could do for these Devil Breakers, what kind of Devil Breakers we could give him. And just kind of joking around, somebody said, well, it'd be cool if you give him the Mega Buster. And we all kind of laughed about it. And then we actually thought about it for a second. We was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's something we could really do. And so there we have it. Now, as part of the Deluxe DLC, the Deluxe Upgrade DLC, you can get the Mega Buster and run around and pew-pew with that thing all you want. We just want to let you guys know that you can download the Devil May Cry 5 demo on PlayStation on February 7th. Please check it out. Please follow PlayStation Middle East.
إن شاء الله يكون عجبكم الفيديو شباب. خلوني أعرف رأيكم باللعبة في قسم التعليقات تحت، ولا تنسوا تعملوا سبسكرايب ولايك وشير واضغطوا زر الجرس عشان يوصلكم كل جديد. مع السلامة.
من أجل اللاعبين.